Hi everyone, Steve Kim here. So excited. Steve Kim Show episode number 39. The February stats are in and everyone wants to know what happened in the month of February in both Toronto and York region as it pertains to real estate. So let's take a look at Toronto. Back in January 2019, we had just over 1,400 sales and we had just over 3,500 active listings. Moving into February, we see the number of sales go up to 1,879 and we see the number of active listings go up to just over 3,900. Well, in York region, what happened? Back in January 2019, we had 589 sales and we had just over 3,000 active listings. Moving into February, we see the number of sales creep up to just under 800 sales and to just over 3,400 active listings. So we see the number of sales starting to increase because we are getting closer to that spring fever, that spring market. Now, months of inventory, this is all checks and balances, supply versus demand. Back in January 2019 in Toronto, again, this is for all housing types. The months of inventory, we went from 2.5 and we dropped to just 2.1 in February. So these are the signs, absolutely, that we're starting to push into a seller's market, right? Well, in York region, back in January 2019, we are at 5.3 months of inventory, so a balanced market. And then fast forward 1 month, we see it drop to 4.4. So those are signs as well that we are starting to creep into a seller's market for certain housing segments in York region. Well, the average sale price from January 2019 to February 2019 in Toronto, we went just over $777,000, and then in February we see it go up to just over $840,000 in Toronto. Well, in York region we see a similar upward trend where in January we were trading at just over $871,000, and then in February it jumps up to just over $915,000. So what was the average sale price year to year? So from Toronto February 2018 to Toronto February 2019, we see about a 4.1% increase. So just over $806,000 to just over $840,000. And now in New York region, we've seen about a 1.9% increase year to year. So trading just under $900,000 into February 2019, where we're trading just over $915,000. So you may say, well, Steve, how come things were more expensive in York region? It's not necessarily that things are more expensive in York region, it's just in Toronto, a lot of the sales were in the condo segment. So the condo segment being, for most people, the most affordable option. That's why we see the average sale price not as high as in York region, where we see a lot of single family homes. Anyways, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or come by and say hello. As always, be great, be kind, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.